I'm Richard Niles for AUD-MUTE. With all the new technology on offer, I'm so happy to tell you about the recently released AUD-MUTE. It works in any club or restaurant to mute all audience conversation when musicians are performing. For years, musicians have been trying to explain to members of the audience that it's just plain rude to be talking, laughing, flirting with your date while a group of musicians are up on stage performing for them. After all, if I were having a conversation with someone, would it not be rude for me to start having another conversation with someone else at the same time? Of course it would. The problem of noisy, rude audiences has been with us since the dawn of jazz. Here you see the Cotton Club of the 1930s. They had an early version of AUD-MUTE which kept the audiences quiet by having gangsters with machine guns all around the club. The gunslingers gave every audience member a small card reading, "No talking while the band is playing. The first one of you who makes a peep gets it." Well, of course, now that primitive method has been superseded by AUD-MUTE. No one gets killed. The audience can try to talk and laugh and even yell their heads off, but not a sound comes out of their mouths. AUD-MUTE senses the music and singing and then automatically turns off as soon as the band finishes a song, allowing the audience to applaud and shout their praises. Now, the ACLU has brought a case against AUD-MUTE to the Supreme Court, claiming it infringed their First Right Amendment to free speech. Well, this was rejected by the court on the grounds that free speech does not include the right to be rude or disrespectful. As Justice Jackson noted, musicians and singers study and practice for many years to gain the skills to perform music, providing an essential service to humanity. And you think it's okay to interrupt their concentration by yelling at the waiter? Hell no! If you're wondering how clubgoers can make orders and communicate with their servers, AUD-MUTE provides notebooks and pens for every table. Many people have asked how this sophisticated technology actually works. And as you might expect, AUD-MUTE are remaining, mute on the subject. But they say the tech they use actually changes the brain waves of the audience, sending them back to their childhood to be trained in manners. They call this system AI, Audience Intelligence. AUD-MUTE can be purchased by bands or the clubs themselves. And if you get the premium version, it mutes the sound of glasses and plates and any other sounds from the kitchen. The deluxe version sobers up the drunks who stand chatting at the exit while musicians are trying to carry their gear out. Get this amazing development in the technology of performance. And I've heard there's an upgrade which even gets the musicians paid on time. AUD-MUTE, the 21st century way to tell your audience to shut the f*** up.